Wow, what an intense match, guys. An intense match. Milan beat Girona 1-0, goal of Raffaellino Leao in minute 37 with a super goal, I have to say. I really love that goal. But Girona definitely comes out from this match with the head more than up. Super up. Huge chest up, because we saw a team that probably at points, if it was a boxing match, Girona probably deserved the 1-1. Let's be very honest. The match, you know, ended 1-0, but on the first half, Mike saved at least three times. Had already made goal, already scored goal. Really, Mike is unbelievable. So when he does a little mistake, people are really immediately to attack him. But when he saved pretty much a result like today, because the zero in our side, a clean sheet finally on our side, it's something incredible. And Mike really put all his heart, his mind, and his body, and his professionalism, and his aura as captain to bring home these 3 points. Very happy. Milan pretty much is qualified um, to the next round. Now I just finishing to watching the image that I can see Conceição that is talking to Terracciano to move here. It does remind me a little bit Pep Guardiola after match, still always focusing on trying to get better out of the players. Really happy, because this match is gonna help us really to take a little bit of oxygen, step back and like, okay, now we have to focus on the Campionato, the Sunday against Parma. It's very important. Well, guys, about this match, what I can say, um, you don't see me probably much alive now, guys, because it's 5 at 6 a.m. where I am. I'm in Taiwan now, so I woke up at 4 to watch the match. 100% worth it, but I'm not full of energy. So there is a reason why. Okay, it's not because I was bored watching the match. The match actually was very good. Um, I have to say, I have to start to pointing out something about a single player that I really enjoy on this match. And in my opinion, one of the best players beside Rafael Leão, that of course is gonna probably be MVP because he was the most dangerous. He scored the goal. It was a good match from Rafael Leão, from what we know of Rafael Leão, so it was a good match. But in my opinion, a player that really surprised me today for the grinta, for the presence on the field was Musa. Yes, guys, I really enjoy Musa because it's a faster version of Frank AC. Okay, still long way to go, but still an incredible match. Now I can see Milan 46 percentage of ball, 54 Girona attempts on target, 6 Milan, 3 Girona total attempts, Milan 18, Girona 11. So yeah, it's really rare to see Milan going under on ball possession. But as we mentioned previously, when we were analyzing Conceição, sometimes it doesn't mind to suffer. It doesn't mind to suffer, to have less ball possession, and especially against a team that play really well like Girona. And but bring home the 3 points. That's most very important. Keep going talking about Musa. Really enjoy his grinta, really enjoy his presence on the field. He really enjoy his dribbling. He's really getting better. I think Conceição really now has to give him a chance, to give him also a place to Fofana, that in my opinion, in the second half, in the first 20 minutes, he was not catching up his breath. He was constantly late. TG Reinders as well. I mean, I understand they've been carrying Milan for the first half of the season, and he's absolutely fine. Benny and Musa, I think both of them, they work really well. But today, in my opinion, personally, Fabrizio man of the match goes to Musa. Really enjoyed. Benny, incredible. The way he keep the ball, the way he contrast in the moment, in the occasion of the goal, it was a good contrast. Pass to Rafael, assist to Rafael, that he plays his magic. So definitely Benny, definitely Musa. Also, I saw that the vibe of the match changed it was a little bit more balanced when Tammy Abraham came in, probably because he has a better relation with Rafael Leão, and I felt like we were catching a little bit more of breath with Tammy Abraham because he was covering a lot. He was coming, helping the midfield really, really much more than Morata. Morata, that again, in my opinion, I don't see the reason why he's a football player of that level, really. He probably won everything in his life, but I don't know, maybe it takes a little bit, but we don't have a striker at the moment, so that is pretty horrible. Tammy Abraham, Leao, Benny, Musa. Another things that I want to point out that I enjoy watching tonight was Pavlovic. Pavlovic that in minutes 84 had to stop because he got cramps. Pavlovic that a few minutes before did a great save on a pass through of Girona. Pavlovic, that was exciting to see Pavlovic that with Gabby I think worked really, really well. The only thing that was missing from him, it was the last pass. Sometimes he was recovering the ball, he was very good at putting his body ahead of the striker, and once he got the recovered ball, the next pass, it was most of the time he didn't know where to throw it, he didn't know where to pass, so the ball was going lost, was going out, or whatever. But I think this comes with experience, with chemistry with the team as well. What else, guys? Part that I don't think part that players that I don't think they played a good match, I think, in my opinion, was Theo Hernandez. Theo Hernandez, in my opinion, missed a couple of goals that for him and his level, he should be scoring. He didn't score, which is fine, not conceding goal, but sometimes also he was like, the pass was not precise. He was constantly suffering on the left hand side whenever the actual goal that then they disallowed, it was coming from his side once again. So defensively, Hernandez sometimes when he sleeps could be a problem, and he sleeps not a good performance in my opinion. Okay. Yep, that's it. I wrote down some stuff, but guys, I don't have anything else to mention because Fofana, Musa, and Terracciano was our midfield in the second half. I still believe that we need a little bit of oxygen in the midfield. I still believe that we need a little bit of, how to say, a little bit more of power as a striker. I had a better ST, but we need to spend money over there. There is no other chance. Now, this is the not only video that I'm going to record today, because also I'm going to record a video about Kyle Walker playing finally for AC Milan. I'm honestly excited because he's a player that brings something like 17 or 18 trophies. He won a lot. He was at some point was one of the best right back in the world. So I'm curious to see what he can do in Milan. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, believer of this young AC Milan, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done it, and sempre Forza Milan. Ciao.